Greetings and salutations. What a beautiful day for a ball game. Let's play two.
Produce a podcast, actually, Weekly Inconvenience.
Ooh. Yeah. Weekly Incon.
No,
He says,
I'm totally serious, Weekly.
So what is the Weekly Inconvenience?
This has been like the greatest call I've ever had in
Honestly,
showbiz.
Joey, we're gonna.
So these idiot kids do a podcast.
what's up, Weekly Inconvenience?
Who are you guys?
Oh. I'm not too positive.
Wow, bringing McDreamsters.
Actually Jewish as well, so I feel like we can connect. I'm not actually Jewish.
I gotta tell you, this Johnny Hollywood and Joey Gay showbiz rivalry is not exactly Biggie and Tupac, is it?
I think it's bigger.
Yeah, Weekly Incon. What is Weekly Incon? Weekly Incon, what's your deal, buddy? You like a publication of some kind?
Hey, I have a question for you guys. Do you know what a rim job is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, don't talk about that. You're on air.
Yes. What's up, Sideways?
Am I sideways right now?
No, you're good, Josiah. It's Slippy that's having a little trouble. He's the one that's vertically challenged.
No, I like it this way.
Well, now you guys are both are on the small screens. Yep, there you go, Slit. All right. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Oh, Slit. Jesus Christ. All right, we're in business. All right.
What? It's not my fault. I was sent faulty links. I had 3 links for this fucking thing.
Link worked.
We did get 3 links.
Where the fuck are you?
All right.
Who, me?
We'll get there.
No, the fucking idiot in the polo.
We'll get there. First of all, I'd like to. We'll start the episode now. Shaq claims his camera doesn't work. I don't believe this for a second.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a lie.
I'm trying to connect to my webcam on the website. It's not working. It says camera not detected.
Shaq, you don't have to wear pants. I'm not wearing pants right now. It's a Zoom call. Well, I'm assuming we're all naked from the waist up or waist down, depending which way you look at it.
Oh, they'll never know. They'll have to imagine.
I'm gonna prove it.
Don't tempt me with a good time. I'll get pulled from YouTube. Is this how
Right,
you want the show to go, Mason? No, I'm assuming this is exactly how you plan on this going.
You guys see the picture I sent you?
I love Zoom. Zoom's the best.
I don't know what it is. Oh, we are missing.
Mason, you're frozen.
This is. We're just calibrating, boys. This is all a calibration.
What are you trying to do? This Zoom show that you threw together at the last
I'm
minute?
calibrating.
I can't see you, buddy.
Shaq, you have no room to talk. You're just a big S.
This is a fucking absolute disaster.
This is all you. I had nothing to do with this. My schedule was clear.
Josiah has not moved me. Is he moving for you?
I saw some slight movement in your screen.
Oh, I'm over
Everybody
here.
seems to
Yeah,
be
I'm moving and
back.
I'm grooving.
Josiah looks great.
Yeah, you guys have good cameras. It's just
Yeah,
Mason
my internet is
looks lagging.
powerful and strong.
That's
Yeah,
what she said.
powerful and strong internet. That's what we do.
There's
It's like the
a
Joe
0%
Rogan of
chance we're
internet.
going to be able to have none of this, right?
Look, now there's a dog.
Yeah, I got a dog co-host over here.
I got 2.
Well, Shaq, we can't see you, so
They're behind the
Bragging
scenes.
about
you know?
imaginary dogs.
They're behind the scenes.
Somebody's doorbell just rang? Oh, that's me. Oh,
No way.
no. Oh, no.
Why is your doorbell-
Not good.
Why is your doorbell ringing?
Hello? I am not having trouble. Oh, actually, I'm having a little trouble with my sink. And my sink is dripping, yes. This is insane. How do you know? Oh, okay, you're coming up now? Okay, sure, come on up. Alrighty.
What is going on? I'm so.
So I'll be right back.
What?
What is happening? No one's introduced me to Josiah yet. I'm still not sure what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
I'm not sure why we're here. What do you do? Well, I was thrown into this.
Yeah, honestly, Mason didn't tell us anything. He's like, I got a special guest for you guys.
With no background information. I don't know. Yeah, I've been a sports
Exactly.
writer for most of my life, or for like NBC Sports. Got to meet a lot of really cool athletes, and my favorite was hanging out with Ron Artest and his family, though.
Was it Ron Artest or Meta World Peace?
I think he was Ron Artest at the time, but he was definitely at the time in his brain. There was a switch going on. There was a change going within Ron.
Was there actually a change? I'm pretty sure it was just the same guy the whole time. There's no way.
Yeah, you're right. No, I mean, like, he's not beating up fans anymore. So,
well, I mean, I think that just comes with, age. He lost the step. He can't beat up fans anymore. He can't.
Oh, if Ron wanted to, he could beat up a lot of fans, man. He could beat up a lot of fans.
Well, if he wanted, he could still go play in the NBA. Just wouldn't be as good. It's, I mean, like I said, I mean, his level of basketball and fan beating upness is tied heavily, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's why I like John Jones. He doesn't beat up fans per se.
No, and women. He gets them all.
Yeah, but they might not be fans. He doesn't beat up his fan base. He beats up, maybe not his fan base. This is our guest. He's our new coworker, Josiah.
Welcome to Drunk Gamblers.
Hey, man, I'm excited, man. Yeah.
This was your big news, Mason?
Bad connection, but the news nonetheless. Another news. I just took an impromptu trip to Atlantic City this afternoon.
What do you?
So why was your phone ringing?
Plumber's here.
What?
This is the real special guest is the plumber.
Yeah, no, get the plumber on. Get the plumber on.
Good.
Yo, plumber. Plumber guy. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. Do you want me to see if he wants to come on, or?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Bring it. He's very busy.
You're just
So why are you in a hotel room in Atlantic City? Like, who do you owe money to?
I'm homeless.
So you went to Atlantic City where there's apparently police outside your building?
No, not police. No, a plumber. As
No,
my sink was dripping.
It looks like there's police lights behind you.
But actually, that's equipped in the hotel room, free of charge.
Is that the lights that are hanging outside the hotel?
It's an LED light, like in Shaq's bedroom. No, I swear, there's just an LED light. I think if you look far away from the hotel, I think it probably builds a big picture or something.
Makes sense.
So this all makes the most sense. I don't think anything's made more sense ever.
I'm just a number.
Yeah, so you just drove to Atlantic City to sit in a hotel room?
Yeah, it's only 40 minutes from my office.
Only 40 minutes?
I was going to go to Shaq's house, which is also 40 minutes from my office. I was like, Atlantic City for 40 minutes from my office, or Shaq's house. This room is only like $115, $120. And then I put that amount of money on these, and it is not looking good. I figured I'd get a free hotel stay for the price of the Yankees winning. And now I'm just alone in the room with another man, and the Yankees are down by 3 points. And he heard me say that. He's a nice guy.
So your big plan was to go drive to Atlantic City to just go sit in this room and do a podcast from it instead of doing it at a much more convenient location for you in just about every aspect. Yeah, I mean, you did get a plumber out of this, so I think
the plumber's a big plus.
He gets it.
Mm-hmm.
No, so I came down here probably around 1 o'clock when I was done work, and I was like, I have all day off tomorrow. I might as well come down here. I had a bunch of work to do at home, so I figured I'd come here. I saw a billboard that said "Get your work done with the view," and then it had like an advertisement for the hotel. I was like, okay, I'm an easily sold person.
Yeah, you're the most acceptable buyer I've ever
Did you really
seen.
say get your work done with the view?
What is that, Shark?
Did it really say get your work done with the view? That's their ad? Holy shit. I've never seen that one.
What are you drinking? I feel like you're drinking some fucking drink. Like, yeah, like that's not like a normal drink.
It's
like you walked by and there was a sign that says drink this and you get smarter and you're like, oh, okay.
It's wine, you fucking idiot. It's wine. It's wine. It's wine. I'm drunk. I've been drinking. I'm sorry, dude. I'm on vacation. I get drunk. I hang out with the new people. I'm cool, man.
You're real cool, bro. you're alone with a plumber in a hotel room doing a podcast right now. That's honestly the most cool thing ever.
Can't get cooler than that.
This guy worked for NBC Sports. Did you not hear that?
I did, but to be honest with you, I'm much more enthralled with the fact that you're just alone in a hotel room with a plumber.
I knew that.
That's how a lot of pornos start.
That'd be the sticking point. I got a sack of nuts if that makes you.
Offer them to the plumber.
Nuts will be exchanged. That's for sure.
I've been raw handing these cashews. I don't know. I don't know if they're for spreading. But enough about me, as some might say. Josiah, what are you up to, buddy?
Man, I've been emailing, trying to get us some football into our lives. Gonna go do a practice with the A7FL when the season starts in a couple months, and they're gonna let us like run onto the field and throw balls with them and catch, and hopefully, if you guys want, get tackled. But I'm pretty excited about that coming up.
See, I'm low center of gravity. I'm like Darren Sproles. I'm very tough.
Thank you. Have a good night, my friend. Appreciate it. Yeah,
try to bounce off someone.
I'm not
get tackled.
Why I'm still just I can't comprehend the fact that you're just sitting in this hotel room. Like that was your plan for the day. And
it's relaxing,
Virtual reality golf and ping pong with earlier.
How's the view? I mean, this is great for an audio fucking show, but like, what? Describe the view.
I mean, I see the Borgata. Like, I just see it's Atlantic City.
So the view
on the bay side.
I'm not sure what that is. So Josiah, what are you gonna do to help me be a much better gambler, because I stink right now?
Oh man, well I would say we got to go talk to Pop, because he knows what's going on, and that guy's one of the best gamblers I've ever seen in my life.
He already works for us. He does nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You got to get him to do something. You got to go take his brain and analyze that thing, because he's making a lot of crazy picks lately, man. Every time I see him, he's making like thousands of dollars. It's kind of amazing.
I am losing. I have not made a winning pick in quite some time.
Like a 10-team parlay.
It's hard, man.
Yes, Shaq. 10-team parlay.
No, it's not what Pop does.
I would just bet against rookie quarterbacks at this point,
Okay, I like
they're
that.
all getting they're all getting their ass kicked every week. It's easy money that way.
No, I'm more entertained with this whole Urban Meyer thing. Did you see his players just laughed him out of his own meeting that he postponed for a day?
Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. Finally, hypocrites are getting exposed.
Oh, I'm just more shocked that people are like upset that he got this lap dance at this bar.
Mm-hmm.
He owns a bar in Ohio. He obviously doesn't want to be there. It's hilarious. Have you seen this video?
What is he cheating on his wife or something?
Hell yeah.
No, that would be wrong. He's definitely not doing that.
Yeah, it's just a lady getting real close, and he's like sitting in a bar stool and she's up in his lap. And the world is jealous right now.
I mean, the guy be a sleazeball. I mean, John, again, I hate to continue to bring up John Jones, but his girlfriend is still with him. They're very happily together. They made a post like the next day on Instagram saying,
you talk to her? You're like, oh, she's happy? What?
Just happy with the money, not the bouncing of the head.
She just got beat up by the best fighter of all time.
They made a post on Instagram, and it was like a live story, and she was like, I'm gonna stick with you through the ups and the downs in our relationship. And by down, she means when you beat the shit out of her.
But those ups are pretty far up.
Yeah. He stopped a home invasion.
Yeah, he's an impressive man, that's for sure.
Oppressive?
Both. I said impressive, but yeah.
Can you get us an interview with John Jones, Josiah?
That'll be tough.
I would love to ask him about beating women.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I almost got a Julius Randle interview, which would have been cool.
Did he beat any women?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Or at least have a gun. He seems like a nice guy. Don't get me wrong; these are jokes. Well, except for the John Jones stuff, he definitely beat up his.
That's very real, yeah.
100%. He completely ruined his legacy. Was made and destroyed in about 3 hours.
Oh, he's rebuilt and destroyed his legacy like 10 times.
He'll be back.
Over.
He's a sleaze bag, and they get away with that shit, you know.
Well, he got inducted into the Hall of Fame the same night as he beat up his cigar.
That's how he celebrated.
Honestly, I think this is more of a Dana White and USADA issue. I'm gonna really spin this for John Jones. I think if they just let him fight in the UFC instead of suspending him time and time again, he would stop beating up women. It would be great.
That's true. Yeah, he's got to beat up somebody.
Yeah, get his anger out on other grown men being paid millions of dollars instead of this poor woman that I'm assuming got millions of dollars. So, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, she just took a fight.
Yeah, she won.
No, she won.
You can win by losing.
Don't get me wrong. That chick probably has as good a chance against John Jones as I do.
100%. I mean, she's already been pounded out by him 1,000 times.
She knows his moves.
There's something you gotta warm up, take some back shots from John Jones, and you'll be good to go in about a year and a half. Yeah,
I guess you're right. Getting choked out by John Jones is very similar to his sex life. It's actually probably pretty much the same.
That woman has been through some shit, guys. Some shit that we'll never understand, and we'll never
at
have
least
to.
Spit. I don't know about shit, but definitely spit. John Jones is like a spit guy.
She sticks with it. She likes it. She's signing up. She's resubscribing.
Yeah, she ain't gonna find another John Bones.
Definitely not. I mean, he's got a Hall of Fame, and when you're in the Hall of Fame, it's not just you that's in it. It's all of you. You're all in the Hall of Fame. It's like
your mom, your dad.
Yeah, I didn't listen to his induction speech, but I really, for my sake, I hope he thanked her. It's like, thanks for getting me to this point, as a training partner.
a human punching bag.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming she works for Winkle. What's the camp? The joke doesn't work if I forget his camp that he fights for, but nonetheless, I'm out of John Jones beating women joke. Can we change the topic now?
Listen, that was same topic but more serious. Is he like going to jail or something? Isn't it illegal what he did?
John Jones?
Yeah.
No, he's an athlete. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna pay off whoever's necessary and move on.
He's been out. He's gotten out of like gun charges, like multiple DUIs, like fucking hit and runs. He's doing great.
He's due. This one he'll get called for. All right.
This is the one. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Bone Collector, if you guys know that basketball player, he was up for doing an interview.
I don't know Bone Collector.
I am not familiar with Bone Collector.
Oh, okay. He's like a crossover guy, like an and one mixtape kind of player.
I'm not well versed.
I can barely dribble a basketball like standard.
No. He's gonna embarrass y'all.
Let's ask Pop about him. He probably knows that.
Yep. We can ask Pop about him, Shaq. So what connections did you get through NBC? Like, how'd you get to NBC and then not NBC?
The NBC, it was when I was young. Me and my friends started a blog called The Rookies, just like 17 or 18-year-old sports writers. And that got some traction. We learned how to spread the blog, get some hits. And then I created another blog called Style Points with my other friends, and that got a lot of traction. And at that time, we were like, we loved Deadspin.com, and we loved to comment in the comment section. And we made friends, and eventually I made friends with Rick Chandler, who's the associate editor at Deadspin, who's starting to write NBC Sports. And I was like, yo, could I like do some articles? He's like, yeah, sure. And just started just like that, you know? And he's an awesome editor, and he let me do whatever I wanted. He took me on trips all around the country. You know, I went to Lake Tahoe. I got to go golfing with like Trent Dilfer and stuff like that. Just really fun times. He died, unfortunately. Rest in peace. One of the best editors I've ever known in my life. Yeah.
My experiences with Deadspin, I'm personally not a fan of Deadspin. I don't like a lot of their writers. Not everyone, but
which ones still you like? I know a lot of them.
No, I'm sure I couldn't name it. They're very I don't find them very interesting, so I don't read them much. It's too political. It's the same thing. I find Vice to be rather nauseating in some capacity, but again, some stuff I like. It's individually based on it, but I know like a lot of the Deadspin stuff is very like hard, like left, like PC kind of shit. Did you were you able to avoid that, or is that like your speed?
Yeah, you can avoid that, no problem. I mean, Deadspin is dead as fuck right now. It's over, you know, after
well, that's
all
that. Yeah, I don't mean to cut you. I'm assuming you weren't around for the collapse of Deadspin, because I mean Deadspin fell off. Like at one point, a lot of smaller when blogs were all starting, and what back in the days of the original internet when you could like make jokes, but now it's all those cancel culture sites, which I think Deadspin turned into, are quickly
Gawker,
dying.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Yeah, once a website starts making posts like, "Hey, look at how horrible what this website said is," it's like, all right, you're pretty much lost me.
Yeah. Oh, I hated that shit. I hated how uppity and highbrow they thought they were, and how they thought they were the cream of the crop of the world. And,
exactly.
Everybody should bow down to them. Yeah, and I got stories on top of stories, but hanging out with like AJ Dolario, former editor of Deadspin. You know, he's kind of a sleaze bag, but you know.
You look for a job over here?
Oh man, no, he's into like movie deals right now.
Oh yeah.
All right, how about we change the company to Live Spin? How does that sound? Not bad.
Live Spin.
What was your what was your niche writing? Like, did you focus on like NFL, NBA,
I like.
Was it always sports?
Concussions. You know, like in the
big
NFL.
Concussions guy.
Yeah, I love that concussion.
That's so
talk.
obscure. I love it.
Because I don't know, this is shit that'll affect you for the rest of your life. You know, like you see the NFL on Sunday and they're all bashing their heads and having a lot of fun, but then they got to live with the consequences every day when they wake up the next morning. So I like to talk to players like Jerome Bettis and stuff. They're very open about how, you know, they can barely. I was talking to him and he could barely get out of bed in the morning. Could barely get down the stairs. He'd have to warm up. You know, and that's what you get for rushing for 14,000 yards or whatever. And that's the toll that remains, you know, and that's what you see. You don't see behind the scenes. So that's what I like to talk to them about. And they were always very open about it because they knew by telling their story, they could maybe save somebody from maybe play basketball instead, you know?
So, I mean, I hear that a lot. I mean, with a lot of older athletes, well, football specifically, I mean, you can lump basketball and any contact sport into it, even hockey players. Like the older generation before a lot of the brain stuff came around, very much so. I think they didn't know. It was, I think the best comparison to it is smoking. Do you find with athletes now, Derrick Henry and Jerome Bettis, very similar running styles, big guys carry the ball a ton. Derrick Henry's later years are probably going to look very similar to Jerome Bettis's. would you feel as bad for someone like Derrick Henry as you would Jerome Bettis? I feel like most people are compelled to have feelings towards the older generation because they weren't being paid as much and they didn't know.
And they didn't know exactly. Yeah. Well, Derrick Henry knows now. He's been told by many, many players, and all the research is right there. He knows for sure. But at the end of the day, you're a gladiator, so you're gonna take it because, like, what are you gonna do? Not play in the NFL? Not be Derrick Henry? Like, if he retires right now, he's not Derrick Henry anymore. He's just a guy named Derrick Henry. And you don't want to live like that when you're 26 or 27. You want to go and play football. So fuck the consequences. They know what's up. It's just like, man, the toll is so heavy.
No, I mean, it's the price you pay. It's, I mean, you know, they're compensated rather well. You know, I'll say that.
Yeah.
You know, these guys
it's a
make a ton of
sacrifice
money
for sure.
Absolutely. So is everything though. I mean, it's the same. You know, you look at like Ozzy Osbourne. Look at what that guy went through. He put his body on the line for his fucking work.
That's true, man. He did all those drugs for us.
I know. Yeah, it's. I mean, not all heroes wear capes. I mean, I don't think enough said about
some of them
how great of
snort
it.
cocaine and write cool songs.
Yeah, very good songs. Got anything to add to this, fucking Mason? Get over there. Make sure you yell from the other side of the room. Yeah,
that's accurate. Yeah. I was saying I think all heroes have done cocaine. I think that's accurate.
All heroes have done cocaine. Yeah, that's the real moral of the story.
You got to try it so you can understand it.
Like John Jones, he's done cocaine.
Oh, so much, dude. So much.
So proven too.
Before all his crimes.
You guys are obsessed with John Jones.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep bringing him up. So Ray Rice, am I right?
I think all the hits to the head probably contribute to all the wife beating, you know?
There are, I mean, I'm going to say I read studies. I read people's articles about said studies about the links between a lot of suspected domestic violence. And it's more of erratic behavior and concussions and brain damage as a whole, which is, you know, I think is definitely something to be said for. I mean, if you look at the sheer percentages of athletes, you know, committing, you know, heinous, you know, beating women and all, like drunk driving and shit like that, compared to like fucking dentists. I mean, granted, dentists kill themselves all the time. So, I mean, teach their own. Teeth make you kill yourself. Head trauma makes you fucking beat women. I think that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Not at all.
What part of my statement was true?
Dentistry and cage fighting are very different.
Well, but that's what I'm saying.
When you get hit in the head, you're angry. You get angry.
Josiah, where do you keep going?
I'm just sitting here. I'm trying to get comfortable up in here, bro.
Dude, you're like a fucking dog. You haven't stopped moving.
Oh, I'm on my phone because I was gonna use my laptop, but my headphones for my computer are about 8 inches long or something. So look at that shit. Look how short that is.
That is surprisingly short.
Yeah, there's a long one and a short one. I lost the long one, so now I got the short one. So
I now see the issue.
Shaq, did you just upgrade this meeting?
No.
I just got a notification saying this was automatically upgraded. So we now have unlimited time. I think it was a courtesy from Zoom.
I have no idea. It seemed like I wasn't getting any notifications to upgrade or anything at all. So maybe I got a special.
We got a free.
I never paid for.
I'm sure it's free. Yeah, I'm sure it's free. They definitely wouldn't just charge us for something.
Yeah, I guess it's a lucky meeting.
Not at all. I finally make a string of a couple good Instagram posts, and then Instagram shuts down completely.
Oh yeah, what happened with that? Can someone explain that to me? Quick, explain it to Slip. What happened?
The Instagram stopped working. and everything they own. So like
Instagram,
or
Facebook,
whatever.
and WhatsApp, which is all owned by Facebook. And
Yeah, because there was a whistleblower.
Yeah.
On 60 Minutes.
They're cleaning up. They're cleaning their systems.
So what? Didn't we already know they were stealing all our data and information and like all that shit? Like I thought all this was like public knowledge already.
Yeah, but it's always like brushed to the side.
Yeah. So what makes us think this isn't going to just get brushed to the side?
I mean, probably. Hopefully, it won't. But yeah, I don't know.
I do want to. This is a timeout on me. Next time I want to watch a game during a podcast, I feel like I'd get one.
What?
You're gonna get a game next time you do a podcast?
No. Next time I want to watch a game during a podcast, I get to because you haven't taken your eyes off this Yankees game.
This trip just became a lot more expensive.
Well, at least you're in At least you're in Atlantic City, buddy. At least you have that.
Very relaxing. It's a very relaxing trip so far.
Yeah, you can stare at the Borgata.
What's this?
I said you can just sit there and stare at the Borgata.
It's a great view. Dude, this connection is just god awful anyway. I can barely hear half the shit you guys are saying.
Oh.
Me and Josiah are having a blast here, talking concussions and shit.
Oh
You're
yeah.
over there eating nuts and drinking fucking boxed wine by yourself with a plumber.
Yeah, let's talk about our favorite concussions, man. Our favorite head injuries.
I'm a Lou Gehrig's guy. I mean, it's got a good ring to it.
Well, this one time I was hanging on a pull-up
legacy.
bar.
It's kind of like
Yeah, make sure we all
Sorry,
talk at once.
Sorry, my dog's freaked out.
the fraternity.
Yeah,
the
we'll
brain
all just keep
injuries.
talking together, guys.
Yep. So, all right, let's do this. This is a good half hour.
This is great.
45.
This is a great half hour. I don't think there's ever been more compelling radio put out there.
It was a good 30, 45 minutes. I mean, our connection's horrible. We'll have Josiah.
Your connection's horrible.
It's the same. We'll have
No,
Josiah.
stop lumping us into this because we fucked up.
Mine's
We'll
fine.
have-
I don't know.
We'll have Josiah live in studio next week.
Perfect.
That'd be fun. I can't wait.
See, does that sound convincing?
It's called a tease. This episode sucked, so listen to the next one. I don't know how else to put it.
Well, I'm going to exit. If you guys want to continue talking, by all means. I feel bad bringing down the whole ship here because apparently it's my connection causing the issue.
Oh, it's 100% your connection causing the issue.
I don't like pointing.
Oh no. Nope.
I
It's definitely you.
don't like pointing fingers. It's bad. It's rude.
What's the Tony Shed talk line? When you point at someone, you got four fingers
Come
pointing
again?
back at you. What's the Tony Shed talk line?
Every single time. One finger pointing out, three pointing back at me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All
All right.
I'm doing
Well,
hand puppet. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Shaq, Sophie, Josiah, fantastic seeing you. Boom, boom, boom. You guys enjoy the rest of the food.
I'm going to bed.
All right, man. Yeah, I'll see y'all later.
See you guys.
Great work. Thanks, buddy.
Any other questions? How do you live with yourself? It's not easy.
Just like the